think that was a bit of splash damage that Destruct shot into himself, and then Sparks got one direct shot, pulling Destruct down for good. Sparks, though, screaming in pain, 26 health, has been able to fend off Destruct. Wow. Destruct saying we must be back online. I think that he's talking about the difference in ping between playing on LAN and playing online. .63 is the current score. It's still possible for Destruct to dethrone Sparks, but his time to do it in is dwindling. And we're definitely moving into the quiet game here. Sparks is trying to be really cautious and not give away his position, as he realizes all he needs to do is survive for another minute and 20. Now Destruct going very aggressive here, and Sparks still has 127 health. We've got red armor showing up now. Here, Destruct could pop around a corner and land a shot on Sparks as he waits for this red. Not going to happen. Next play is at Mega. Destruct is going to miss out on both. And I think Sparks is going to hang on to his crown. We're going to see Griffin show up in just a second. Destruct trying to put down the Sparks, but look at that. Several shots missing. Sparks hanging on to his stack. And once more, Sparks will defend. And so I think that will be, I guess, got 3 wins here. I think it was at least 4 on the other server. 7 defends of the crown. Nice work by Sparks. I think he wrestled it out from under Walter. And indeed, he will move on to the final match of the night. We will see Griffin face off against Sparks. Destruct getting 1 frag more in the final 3 seconds. 9-4 is the final score. Griffin wants to play ZTN. Sparks really doesn't. Sparks played this map a lot tonight. I can understand why he's a little tired of it. I would have loved to see maybe some T4. Alright. Sparks versus Griffin in our final matchup of the night. Sparks has defended his crown 7 or 8 times tonight. Griffin getting the red armor start, and that's going to leave Sparks in a bad way, as even going for that rocket launcher would be a death sentence for him. And he backs off from it. And so this is probably the worst start you could ever want on this map. Griffin sitting at 164 and 142. If we look back at Sparks, Sparks has managed to stack up a little bit of armor, but that's about it. And he's lacking on weapons. He does have a rail and an LG, but Griffin just comes out swinging with his own LG. And let's hop over to his point of view as he works on locking down the map.
I did manage to find you a co-host for this last couple games.
Okay. Who do we got?
Hello. This is Jamar from Tasty Spleen or, well, Keel TV now, I guess. How's it hanging, guys?
Yeah.
Just got off work.
Sweet, dude. Well, you're just in time to watch Griffin face off against Sparks. This has been quite an epic night of King of the Hill. Sparks has been defending his crown for like 7 or 8 matches here, so he's definitely getting tired. He's also very tired of this map. Griffin, of course, is a powerhouse, and right now is shutting out Sparks 3-0.
Have you guys been playing Blood Run all night?
Oh no, not at all. But
Good. All right.
the last several maps have been ZTN. So yeah, Griffin maintains control here on the Mega. He's a bit late for red, but I don't think it's going to matter because he lands the rail when he needs to land it and stuffs Spark down to the ground. And the red
Spark's
will
sitting
go
very low at 15 health right now. Ducking back around, kind of biding his time sitting around that corner, but here comes Griffin around the corner with a nice shotgun to the face, and that'll give him a 4th frag.
Yeah, Sparks at this point has really not had anything go his way this entire map, and you know, I can kind of tell the way that he's playing. You can tell he's a little bit tired. He's landed a rail there. He wouldn't be tired after
with only
like
7,300, he's
9 straight games.
But when you get to tournaments, that's the kind of thing that you're going to need to work on, is that kind of endurance. I know that in the Tasty Splint community, every once in a while we have the TS500s, which are free-for-alls, but they have a frag limit of 500. In those games, you know, a single match can run, you know, 2 or 3 hours. And it really does become an endurance match after a while. And right now we're seeing Sparks not exactly timing his opponent coming through that teleporter. He kind of got blindsided by that rail there. Ducking back, getting back up to 50 health, looking for some armor. That lower yellow isn't quite back there. Grabbing that 50 by the plasma, seeing that yellow, grabbing that. Now he's got an almost confident stack, but it looks like Griffin was waiting there for the red. Sparks able to blow him off there. Ooh, and that rail is going to give him a 6th frag.
Yeah, right there. Sparks really didn't have the stack to challenge for that red. I would have preferred a different choice. And plus, you know, Sparks came around that corner and really exposed himself. I think, you know, Griffin hiding at red, Sparks didn't expect to see him hopping out to the grenade platform there. Either way, Sparks is now down 7 frags. Lining up the LG, but can't get his rails to land. He gets... Yeah, this is really where Sparks tends to shine, but you can just tell that, you know, perhaps he's a little bit tired. Again, he's getting Griffin pretty low, but he hasn't been able to finish him off. Here, this should be Sparks' frag right here, and he does indeed get it. He heads back, now has Mega, so this could be a turning point, but he's got 7 frags to burn through, and we are about halfway done with this map.
Yeah, in that last skirmish we saw, really looks like Spark. Ooh, looks like we got a shotgun. Oh no, that's gonna be a 9th one for Griffin on the plasma. And fresh off the spawn, nice little spawn rape right there. But we're seeing Sparks expecting his opponent to, you know, go for the red armor, and instead Griffin is playing a bit more aggressively, but Griffin is really pushing that momentum to his advantage at this moment. And right now we're just seeing Sparks, you know, throw down some grenades, knowing that Mega's going to be coming back pretty soon, but there is Griffin there, grabbing the Mega. Ooh, and a nice shotgun blast is going to catapult him across the ad atrium and land him an 11th one, giving him an even more impressive lead at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, that was definitely the right time to challenge for Sparks. It would have been, you know, we saw several grenades coming in through, and Griffin literally saw where they were bouncing and stood just underneath the arc of the nades. He knew that he could do that, and Sparks wasn't really aware of it. You know, he wasn't really changing up the aiming of those nades, and so that meant that Griffin could just stand still and try to line up shots on Sparks as he waited out that Mega. Sometimes a little variation in your grenade toss goes a long way.
Yeah, Sparks is really tossing out those grenades, really fighting for getting that one yellow armor, that you know, one item, which is, at this point, a good thing to do. You know, you really need to fight for it and make those armor grabs count. But when it comes down to it, as you said, you really need to land those rails, and it really doesn't look like Sparks exactly has his accuracy on top of things right now. He was able to grab that Mega, looking up towards red for, oh, that was a crucial rail. That really would have turned the tide in. Oh, I spoke too soon. 2 rails right above him. It's going to nab him his 2nd frag. Maybe Sparks can gain some momentum from this. And, well, still got a few minutes left on the clock, and it might be too soon to tell. Hopefully. I don't know. He might be too tired.
Yeah, I think had this been sort of a, you know, fresh map here for Sparks, it might have been a little bit different, but you know, we're rounding 12:20 Eastern time, and Sparks is definitely getting tired. However,